Hello, everybody. It's Julie D from News, and this is Jabbering with Julie once again. I do the show every Friday of local stuff and what's happening in town. Today may be longer than 15 minutes because there's just so much to talk about. So much going on in the area. So let's get right to it. First of all, what's for supper, Julie? Well, anybody guess? What, this is a sub. Anybody guess where it's from? There's so many good sub places in town. Well, let me just show you. Here's another hint. This might be a really good hint. There is sub above the rest. Yes, Jersey Mike's tonight. Delicious. I got the giant, so I can have some tomorrow or later. Or I may share it. You never know. So let's get right to all of the stuff that's happening. Some people think in the summer things get quiet, but I beg to differ. First of all, we have more information, which you may have heard if you follow us, more information about the fireworks. So yes, the fireworks are going to be July 4th at Macedonia Longwood Park, and they are actually sponsored by Christine Bissler, KB Group of Remax Traditions. She is the presenting sponsor. So the event will be held on the grounds of the Macedonia Rec Center on Saturday evening, July 4th, with a rain date of July 5th. The show will begin at 9:45. And there's a lot going on with this. You definitely have to check it out on our website. She is launching a community-wide fundraiser. When I say she, I mean Christine Bissler from KB Group of Remax Traditions. She is launching a community-wide fundraiser and a prize drawing to benefit the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. They have a COVID relief fund at University Hospitals, Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital, which will give one lucky grand prize winner and a guest an opportunity to become crew members for the day aboard the famous Remax hot air balloon. Da-da-da! Flight, date, and time depending on the weather. Other prizes include gift baskets and gift cards to area restaurants and businesses. Now, there are lots of information about this and how to enter, lots of ways to enter, and you can find that on our website. Look for the post that kind of looks like this. And that is the first thing I want to tell you about. Oh, and just so you know, the contest runs through July 11th, and winners will be announced on July 15th. Okay, so we have a couple young people in town to talk about. In fact, if you know of any local students or really anybody that you'd like me to talk about on this show, we like to feature good stories. Not all the stories in town are good, but we like to go out and find good stories. So this is Theophilus Washington. I hope I'm not pronouncing his name wrong. The third. He was featured on Point Park University website for his work as a paraprofessional for Maple Heights High School in Maple Heights, Ohio. And he's a track and field coach for Glenville High School in Cleveland. He earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in Instructional Studies Science from Point Park University in downtown Pittsburgh. He's a native of Cleveland, Ohio, and is currently living in Macedonia. So congratulations. And then we have another young person in the news. I love this part of the show. Good news. So this is Connor Kamenicki. I'm sorry, I'm really not good at last names. With a person like Deloiso, where no one can pronounce my last name, I really should be better at pronouncing other people's names, but I apologize, Connor. Connor was on the Dean's List for undergraduate students for the spring term 2020 at Bluffington University. He had a GPA of 3.6 or higher. In other words, to be eligible for a Dean's List. So congratulations, Connor. And let's see what else is going on around town. Like I said, there's so much going on. So earlier this week, you may have seen my video interview with some of the Bash families. So we had Denise and Donnie. On on the video interview, they talked about how it all started. And, did you know there used to be a Macedonia Commons? And the big news is they have plans for a new building behind First Watch Plaza. You might have heard me talk about that on previous shows. And it's an empty lot there right now, and they're working on preliminary plans to put a new structure there. So that's very exciting. The big reason that they want to do that was to increase their showroom. My goodness, it has been a week, you can tell, right? And let's see what else I have for you. Well, we had a big controversy in town this week. Northfield Center removed flags that were there on their premises, and we had to share that out. They said it wasn't. Well, again, they did it because there was potentially aggressive protests, and so that is the reason why they removed it. And then so we obviously had to post that out to let everybody know. And because of that and other ways of communicating this information, I guess public outcry was telling them to put it back up. And I'm trying to find that part on our website. Here we go. So if you look on our website, there's also an article. Oh, wow, that looks like garbage. What is that? Sorry, the text didn't come out great. So they took the flag down, and then they put out information that they're going to put the flag back up, and then we got a letter to the editor from a local person who thinks that they should not display the flag. So you can go on our website and read it. Obviously, you can't read it there. It looks a little crazy there. Boucher also, Paul Boucher also sent us information about the flags that they're going to be putting up, and Northfield Center also sent information. So there's a lot of information on this subject on our website. I only have, this is like a 15-minute show. I could talk 15 minutes just on this topic, but all the information is on our website, so you could check that out. And let's see. I was talking about the rec center. Speaking of the rec center, they have a new director. His name is Jason Chaddick, and he's from Colorado. More information will be coming out about him, but he will be starting very soon, and he has a lot of experience in running recreation centers similar to ours. So the mayor announced at a meeting Thursday night that Jason's the new director, and he was actually on the Zoom call. And the other information that they announced at the meeting Thursday is the write-in, write-out got approved. They accepted a construction company and approved all the ordinances they needed to do that. It's costing the city of Macedonia very little. I believe it was $12,000. The cost of the project is going to be assessed to the property owners in that development, Macedonia Crossings. There's so many plazas around here. It's hard to keep them all straight. But the plaza area I'm talking about over there by Giant Eagle and Lowe's and Chick-fil-A, and all of the properties there are all going to be assessed the cost of the project, most of the cost of the project. And so Macedonia will end up only having to pay $12,000. So we hope that construction will start soon. It's supposed to finish, only take a couple months once it gets started, and more information about that will be coming soon. It'd be nice to see some activity over there. And no word on any of the other construction projects in Macedonia. Heading over to Northfield Village, they are going to be adding some senior apartments behind Northfield Village, well, in conjunction with the Northfield Village Nursing Rehabilitation Center. There's over just under 6 acres in this area right here, which is actually behind the Eaton Elementary School. That's why I got this image from Google Maps, because I thought it was really interesting to see it as a crow flies, when they talk about things. Let's see what else. There's just so much. The reason why this show is running a little late today is because I was attending a procession that went from Northfield Post Office to Johnson Romito Funeral Home. Corey Adam Wojcik was a carrier for them. He just passed away recently. He was only 30 years old. He lived in Twinsburg, and all of the carriers were just saddened by his passing. So they actually had a procession of the mail trucks from the post office to Johnson Romito. So I was on hand to take some pictures. They decorated his postal truck, and one of the carriers actually drove it in a procession. They were escorted by Macedonia police. And it was a solemn occasion, but it was nice to see all of the carriers coming together. They're really like a family there. I've been there for numerous events, and I can't say enough about them. They work really hard every day delivering all the stuff in our mailboxes. And it's a very important job. And sometimes we forget to say thank you for that. There is one more thing I wanted to share with you. It's kind of a fun thing, if I can find it. Aha, Safety Town. So, Rotary's project, it's a very nice project that they do every year. Joe Clark announced earlier that the Safety Town dates have been announced. Safety Town will happen August 10th through the 14th. It's a week. It's a Monday through Friday. There's 2 sessions available, 9 to 11 a.m. and 6 to 8 p.m. And again, there's 2 sessions, morning, and evening. Jersey Mike's. All equipment will be cleaned and sterilized between sessions, and they may add another session if needed. Let's see if there's any other little tidbits. In Sagamore news, the trash recycling contract with Kimball will expire actually today. Oh, no, expires on the 30th. I don't know what date it is. Expire on the 30th. They accepted bids, and they decided to go with Rumpke Waste and Recycling, effective July 1st. Summit County Animal Control announced that adoptions will resume by appointment only. Residents seeking to adopt a dog or a cat from the animal control can begin calling Animal Control at 330-643-2845, starting Monday, June 22nd at 7:30 a.m. Residents may call Animal Control Monday through Saturday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. to schedule an adoption appointment. If you love animals, I recommend you adopt. We adopted our little Hank, and it's about 14 years ago. And he's wonderful. Speaking of Rotary, I actually have one of their cups right here. Love Rotary. Anybody interested in Rotary? They meet Tuesdays. Now they meet virtually, so it's easy to pop in on one of the meetings. They meet Tuesdays at noon. And for the rest of the year, right now, the plan is to still meet virtually until the end of the year. Plans may change, you know how things change. But for now, so if you want information about joining one of the meetings as a guest, it's very easy to do. I can just send you the link. If you have any information about maybe a local person that you'd like me to give a shout out to, maybe even an anniversary or a birthday, just send information to me, Julie, at nordoniahills.news. That's Julie at nordoniahills.news. And I will, give the person a shout out, or, maybe it's information about your student or baseball game. We like to know what's going on. We're really nosy. No, we want everybody knowing what's going on, especially good news. So share your good news with us. And I guess that's it. Hopefully I didn't run over too long. I know last week I was a little short, but like I said, there was a lot going on this week. So check out nordoniahills.news. That's our website for more information. We also have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, just about anywhere you want to be. We're there too, watching you. That's what we're doing. And this weekend I'm working on another newspaper. So you'll be seeing one of these coming to businesses around the area on Tuesday and Wednesday. Anyways, this is Julie D signing off. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.